All right, let's talk about why over-explaining makes things worse. We're on day 24 of the 30-day reset program in your relationship. Keep going, guys. Like, stay consistent. And like I keep reminding you guys, if you guys need to go back and watch the other videos, then do that. If you have any questions, if you need more help, like, Richard, help me. I know this is help me, but I need more intentional help. If you want to sit down with both of you guys and in my office in Irvine or on a Zoom, message me and I'm here to help you, okay? So men, something that we do, and we do it from a good place, a good heart. We don't want problems. We want our woman to relax. Don't use that word with her, right? Relax, but we start to over-explain. It makes us look weak, creates more confusion, and it makes more problems. And most men think that explaining more is being helpful and it's just going to clear things up, but it doesn't. Most of the times it just makes things work. Over-explaining is not clarity, it's insecurity showing up in your words, and that makes her suspicious, as though you're lying or you're just saying this just to shut her up. See, the more you explain, the less clear and grounded and confident that you sound. Over-explaining begins to show that your partner, that you're uncertain, that you're trying to get approval, that you're afraid of being misunderstood, and none of this builds respect. None of this creates safety and calm for her. So why does this matter so much? Because look, when you over-explain, what does it do? When you're trying to, this and that, and you're doing it with a tone like a victim or defensive, what does it do? She stops listening, right? And the original points that you wanted to share gets lost, not there anymore. And that tension, that hurt begins to increase instead of decrease. Instead of creating clarity and connection, it's creating division. This is where the enemy comes in. See, what started as a simple issue turns into this freaking long, draining conversation that's like, oh, both of you are not enjoying. Nobody feels better after. It's not productive. See, so when men are over-explaining, they're doing it because they want to be understood, right? Like, we want to be understood. We want to be seen as reasonable, right? We want to avoid conflict. But leadership is not about convincing. It's about you being clear and standing and having a standard. It's not about fighting and like trying to like convince and over-explain. It's just you being clear. So what does that look like, though, right? What does clarity look like? Clarity is simple. It's direct and calm. Clarity is simple. It's direct and calm. And it's the way it sounds. It's more like, here's what I'm doing. Direct and calm. Here's my decision. I hear you. And then you stop talking. See, presence does the rest. When you're like really present there and connected and listening and really want to understand, it's a game changer. Again, it's not about perfection. It's about you being present and connection. See, the most common mistake that we as men make in these situations, men explain after the decision is already made. Why? Because we want the approval. That's backwards. Decide first, explain less, then lead with action. Did you get that? Decide first. You need to be clear in your own heart and your own brain. Explain less, and then lead with action. Get a result. See, notice that when you start talking too much, when you start repeating yourself, you start justifying, you start explaining, you start defending yourself. When you start doing that, this should be like a loud, Richard, you're going down, you're going, like when you're like justifying, like you should be able to hear yourself like, like you're trying to, you're sharing too much. Like, that's your cue to stop. Say less. Don't be a circus and try to explain and try to distract. Say less and stand firm. So today, let's do this, yes? Let's make one clear statement without over-explaining. No extra context, no extra explanation, no defense. Just clarity with follow-through and action and results. Look, guys, you don't need more words. You need more presence. Be present. Be fully there. And then tomorrow, we're going to move into direction and talk about how to create direction in your relationship. How do I start to point and start to lead and like, hey, we're going this way, and keep my connection and my trust with my partner. We'll see you tomorrow.